So starting with the prima facie evident fact that those devices on that tower right there, AT&T, American Torture Technology, look an awful lot like them black web speakers right there, and that their direct relation to a pyramidal structure right there. That means that black web magic jacks are intending to, in open atmosphere medium and everywhere else where there's Wi-Fi, create an artificial stimulation of the atmosphere that is supposed to impose upon me the remote intent that quite obviously is to keep me sublimated. Has no advantage to me whatsoever. And it's done through all sorts of made in China products, which means it's a foreign assault, whether they're the benefactors and they're the ones in the international trade conveyance. It's therefore my right, Article 51 of the United Nations Charter, and they made it and had it made in China, so I wouldn't be employed and wouldn't make any money off it, so they could try and keep performance enhance themselves like that. To create an artificial atmosphere to pose upon me, black web magic jacks. Magic. The intent to remotely cause something and leave no evidence of it, which is harm. Harm, physical harm. The physical harm, you think this is no harm. A judge might try and say for that on behalf, there's no harm. You know how much harm this means ultimately when you think of wear and tear, synovial entesis, the fact that I'm exposed, my somatosensory is stimulated by Arctic temperatures while theirs are not? And none of them. That's physical harm. Day after day, physical harm from that atmospheric, artificial stimulation covering the outside of all the Wi-Fi networks, attempting to do the same thing. To ionically stimulate rapid firing ionic bullets. Ionic bullets that are artificial ionic electronic bullets, rapid firing, far faster than any machine gun could ever fire to try and keep me in points of deprivation. And last night was the second time through all those accumulations, though you would try and blame it on me saying nobody was there, that they tried to burn me on my birthday. The first time they succeeded, they burned my hand. Only 15 minutes later, natural selection replevin and got one of their couples of one of their artificial selection benefactors when I went down to the beach to soak my hand in the water, and a couple died in front of me when they hit the curb, then hit the tree at the firehouse. He killed his girlfriend. Natural fall selection. At least I got to observe the deprivation of their attempted benefactors. Last night they only got my 10th floor. This time I happened to be able to get the opportunity to straddle a dead army man on just before his birthday instead, and gain other things in natural plebin beforehand, because I have every single right then to inform you of my belief systems and to inform you of my religious beliefs and to form you and create the same remote stimulation. And if that takes over your tachyons and ecnobries, then so be it. So I got to straddle the dead army dude for ever having been part of the generation that ever defended your entire life. And notice there's like black web speakers, and those are products that came from the days when they used to record and create things with magnetic resonance or the domain saturation order of magnetic tapes that turn into magnetic cells, and magnetic tapes that through said devices created a material outcome. Both emotionally, frequencies that can create shakes that cause direct physical stimulation from remote location to even emotional stimulation. I have the same right then to do the same thing back, Article 51. But I also then have the right, under the preponderance of the evidence, that even if I killed somebody, which I have no intent to, directly go up and do so, but I'll remote kill you back, I don't care. It's all your fault. It was your preponderant magic that caused it. Magic web jacks. It's entrapment is what it is. You've created all this stimulation to pose this upon me, trying to tell me I'm supposed to sit there and constantly take it year after year because you said so. That's definitely entrapment. And it's racketeering, actually, too.